What is up, YouTube? Oh shit, in my ear. Ugh. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is being safe, staying home, so we can get over this shit, get back to our normal lives. It's been one hell of a 2 weeks. So much has happened, and we'll get through it. We'll all get through it. But yeah, so just wanted to talk to you guys, upload a video, like we should get to know each other. You guys should get to know me a little bit more. I feel like you guys just see what I put out. I normally don't really ever talk about myself and shit like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this time to do that. I don't want to bore you guys with the home workouts. I'm pretty sure everybody and their moms is posting that shit out there, and I just didn't want to do that. I don't want to bore you guys with that shit. I'm pretty sure there's enough videos like that. But yeah, so we're gonna sit down, have a little chat. I'm sipping on this. Have you guys tried the new one, the Monster Ultra Rose? It's actually better than the other one, the Paradise one, the Blue Camp. That one was nasty. That was really disgusting. Didn't like it, wasn't a fan of it. Anyways, doing that, having some sour strips. Remember I told you guys I bought the variety pack. There's a rainbow one. This one's good. I still haven't gone to the other ones because usually I like to eat them during my workouts. As a little pre-workout snack. Yeah. Anyways, I've been binge watching the show Shooter on Netflix. If you guys haven't watched that, highly recommend it. It is one hell of a show. That shit keeps you at the edge of your seat, and it's just badass. Like, it's a real badass show. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get into these questions already. Yeah. So the first question, to be pretty obvious, is going to be what motivated me to start working out. Pretty much in the group of friends since high school, I was always the skinniest one, honestly. It's just in my genetics, I'm assuming. But I was always the skinniest one out of a lot of my friends. I always called Flaco, Bone, Skeleton, this and that. At the time, I really didn't care for it, whatever, because I was always in sports. I ran track and field. I played tennis. My main sport was soccer. I still play it to this day in the Los Angeles League. So, and I really didn't care much for weights, honestly. I would hit the weight room only when we had to during PE in high school, and after that, I really didn't care for it. It wasn't until a couple years after that, after college, that's when I got into it, a little bit into it. Got into it for the wrong reasons, wanted to pick up girls, I'm not gonna lie. That's what it was for. And then once I saw a little bit of, when I would notice a little bit of gains muscle wise, I'd see myself looking better, and I'd get cocky and I stopped. And after a while, I just noticed I was doing it for the wrong reasons, and it is what it is. But now, like, I'm doing this for me. It's like it's a passion for me now. Like when I'm in the gym, like, it's just me and the weights, and that's it. Like, my mind, like, nothing matters during that time for me. Like, I've grown to love it just as much as I love soccer, and that's pretty huge, honestly. And it wasn't until this special person came in, and we both had not the same passion for it, but we both loved being in there, so that made it a little bit easier for me. This person will remain unnamed. I don't want to put the names out there, just because. But anyways, yeah, so that just made it easier for me, and then from there, it just got the ball rolling and everything. So that's pretty much how I got into fitness, was for that. And also because my uncle was fucking huge, and I wanted to be like him, so I was like, I'm gonna start hitting the gym too. Yeah, so that's where I started. My first membership was at InShape, and it was a good gym. It was cool, but now that I have other gyms that I've been to, that's probably be the last resort for mine. Besides Planet Fitness, InShape is just it's a no-go for me no more. And yeah, so the next question is gonna be, who has influenced you? So influenced me, that's a hard question, honestly. Who influenced me to start working out? It was myself, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I looked up to Arnold, to this person, that person, because it'd be too cliche, it'd be bullshit if I said that. It was honestly, it was just me. Like I'd go in the mirror, look in the mirror, and so skinny. I was like, fuck, like I need to do something about this. You know, even my parents were like, "That's been flaco, this and that." So I was like, fuck. So started working out slowly but surely. You know, we were moving on weight. At the time when I first started working out, honestly, I kid you not, I weighed maybe about 125, between 120 and 125. That's where I was like my starting point. That's where I started off at. Thank God, you know, we've gone past that. Right now we're weighing about 165, between 165 and 168. So I mean, you know, we've come a long ways. But this has been in a matter of time. It's not, I'm not gonna tell you it's been a year and a half, when it really has not. It's been longer than that. But it's been maybe a good solid 2 years, 2 years and a half that I was consistent with the gym, like consistent, going religiously, going like about 2.5 years. Like I said back then, it was just I had to go 3 days out of the week. Cool. I'd probably skip two weeks, and then, you know. So yeah, like religiously about 2.5 years, maybe 3 at the most. But yeah, so we've come a long way, you know. Let's see, favorite YouTuber, fitness YouTuber, it would be Christian Guzman. So a funny story about that one, you guys probably seen this in my last in one of my older videos, but I didn't know who Christian Guzman was before I started watching him on YouTube or anything, obviously. But the funny thing is, we were at an expo and we were in line forever waiting for him, and I was like, damn, like me and this special person were with 2 other friends, and we were like, she was like, are you gonna buy something? Like, well shit, I'm not gonna be in line for 2 hours and not buy anything. Like, I don't even know who the hell this guy was. So honestly, he came, said what's up to us, and took a picture with them. Next thing you know, I ended up deleting it. I was like, I don't really care for this guy. Next thing you know, I think she introduced me, or I somehow found out about him, and it was from there. It was over like that. Like just everything he did, he's done everything on his own. He's came so far. His work ethic, everything he does is very inspiring to me, you know. And if anything, him, like, he'd probably be my favorite YouTuber. Yeah, I guess you could say he's an influencer too. And yeah, like meeting that guy, I've met him twice already. The second time, you know, we actually had a little chat. The first time was just a picture, and all right, that's it. Got really to know him, and then he's a real down to earth guy, self-made, you know, and I respect that so much, you know. But yeah, he was it. Like that dude's probably been the one that has motivated me to want to do my best in everything he does, you know. Let's see. Another one is my favorite workout. At the moment, my favorite workout would have to be shoulders. A specific workout would probably be dumbbell flies, only because I love the pump that my shoulders get, how they look in the mirror when I'm getting the pump. And you know, like, it's just, everybody has that one muscle group that, like, shit, this, you know, it looks real good on me. Like, it could be your chest, biceps, triceps, your shoulders, your back, your legs. Yes, not me. I do my legs. I work out legs, don't get me wrong, but they just won't grow, man. They won't fucking grow. Oh. Okay, the next one, we're just gonna do a couple more, and you know, that'll be it. I'm not gonna get into too many. The next one's gonna be why, how, or what made you want to start a YouTube channel. I'll go back to Christian, you know, just seeing everything he does and everything, you know, it's cool. Like, it's a cool thing to do, you know. You keep track of your progress and everything. And I guess, like, when you want to be in this fitness or just in any industry, you know, that's gonna involve a big crowd of people, like, being in front of a camera kind of like makes you a little bit more comfortable being in front of a big crowd. Obviously in the beginning it's a little awkward, you know, because you're like, shit, you're walking around with the camera, you're in public, and you get like shy or embarrassed, you know. So, you know, like, yeah, he was one, and then special person, this person also like kind of like told me, like, hey, go ahead, you know. I went through, I guess, now, like maybe 3 cameras in the beginning, only because I seen the ones Christian had, and I was like, fuck, I want this one, I want that one. There was at one point where she was like, you know what, here's a fucking contract, write this shit, you're not getting a new camera within 5 years, this and that. And it was funny, and you know, I wrote it because I was like, damn, she had a point. You know, I was going to do many cameras. At the end of the day, it's not the camera, you know, it's the content that you bring out. You know, like the camera's not gonna do like make everything better for you. But yeah, you know, like that was how I started it, and you know, I like doing it now. Like I feel like now I'm a little bit more more in focus. I'm more in touch with my YouTube channel. I'm bringing out a little bit more content continuously. Like before, I'll probably do one every month, one every 2 months, only because, you know, like it was just hard. It's hard. It is hard to do. Like you have to edit it. You have to find time to do it. You have to think of what the hell you're gonna do. So you know, like it's hard. It's a hard thing to do, and especially when you have to go and edit and do all this bullshit, find the music, uncopyrighted music, you know. And yeah, so that was the reason. That was how I got into YouTube, and right now I'm into it. I'm hella into it. You know, it's cool. Favorite sports team? Ooh, okay, so it's easy for me. Soccer is Barcelona. I'm a die-hard Barca fan. No, I'm not a Messi fan. I love Messi, don't get me wrong. I've seen him. I started watching Barca since before Messi was even the star. Ronaldinho was still the star. But mine was Iniesta, and just the way he was just how he was with the ball, you know, like his movements, and just the creative mind that he had was just out of this world. Soccer would be Barcelona. Basketball, obviously, the Lakers. I'm a huge Laker fan because of my dad. And my dad loved watching Phil Jackson coach. He loves his coaching style. So that's how I became a fan. For football, I really, you know, like it's cool and everything. I like watching them. I'm a big fan, but I mean, I follow the Patriots. So the funny thing is, I'm a Patriots fan, and then when it comes to baseball, I'm a Red Sox fan. The way those two came for me was because in high school and in middle school, when they were dominating everything, I would always take a bet, and my friends would always give me the Patriots or the Red Sox. So after a couple of times of me taking their money, winning, I was like, you know what? These guys are making me money. Why not be a fan? So yeah, that's how I became a fan. And yeah, to this day, I think I'd follow the Red Sox a lot more than I do the Patriots. Baseball is just such a beautiful sport to watch, even to play. I'm not big myself. I'm playing it, like I'm not that great at it, but I could play. But watching is just such a great experience watching, especially when you're there at the games. Yeah, let's see the next one. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one for you guys. What made you want to compete? So I always thought competing was cool and everything. At one point, when I first started working out, men's physique wasn't huge. It was barely starting. And then I just got into it, you know, like shit, like it'd be so dope to compete, this and that. And at one point, me and the special person were talking, and I told her like, hey, I think I want to compete next year, this and that. And then she was just like, well, how about you just do it? Like, you know, stop talking about it, do it. Like, she's like, don't just talk about it, be about it. And I was like, fuck, you're right. So I was in Fresno, I was at the gym, and then I ran into Jay. That was my first coach that I've ever had. And I ran into him like, hey, do you know a coach? Anybody that coaches? He's like, oh, I'm a coach. I was like, hey, like that's what's up, man, this and that. He showed me people he worked with. You know, he did a phenomenal job with them. So, you know, I worked with them, went to my show. You know, he got me prepped and everything. Didn't do as well as we wanted to, and that was okay with me because, like I said, I'd always told this person, you know, like, I'm not looking into winning. This is my first show, you know, like I don't know what to expect. Obviously you want to win, you don't want to lose. So I mean, whatever happens. I'm gonna see this as a learning experience, you know, like so I can see where I need to grow, what I need to do for the next one. And yeah, like at first some people, like there's one guy that I met there, his name was Devin. He told me, this is your first show? Like, yeah. He goes, oh, can you pick the good one, this and that? He goes, how do you like it? Well, you know, I told him, like, you know, it's a challenge. It's a mental challenge when you're going through prep, especially the last 2 weeks. It's crucial. And he goes, yeah. He goes, but this is where you find out if this is for you or not, you know? And, you know, when you get on that stage, you know, you see everybody, you know, some people train for you, you know, you're doing your thing, you know, you see how far you've come. Like, it's just such a it's such a great feeling knowing that what your body could do, and knowing that you have what it takes to push your body to those limits. And yeah, and ever since then I was like, shit, like this, I loved it, you know, I loved the feeling. So I competed in 2018. We're in 2020. I'm gonna step on stage sometime this year. Not sure when with this shit going on, but we're hoping to step on stage again this year one more time, and just keep going from there. You know, you never know what could happen. Obviously, everybody's dream that does this is to go pro, but I mean, you know, it's gonna take a lot. There's guys that look great on stage and haven't earned a pro card yet, but you know, you never know what's gonna happen, you know. So you just gotta keep an open mind, just work hard every day, and you know, block out the haters, block out all the naysayers, you know, and just do it for you. Do it because you want to. This is what you want, and you'll be surprised how far you could get, you know. Or if anything, just do it for the hell of it, you know. Just do it for your own personal health. I wouldn't say go ahead and shred to stage ready, but shred a little bit, you know. Put on that muscle you want to do, or get that six pack you want to do, grow that ass you want to grow, you know. Anything's possible. Anything in this world is possible, I can tell you that. And yeah, all right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't want to show you guys any workouts that I do here at home. I'm just doing right now, honestly, I'm just doing band-aid squats. I have a pull-up bar that you hang on your door. I have that. I have a set of dumbbells, and I'm just doing push-ups. That's it, like, legit all I'm doing. There's buddies that have some equipment, but you know, I'm just trying to get this shit over. I'm trying to stay safe, you know. So, and you know, they have families or whatever, don't want to, you know, cause anything, you know. Like if something was to happen, I don't want to be the blame for it. So I'm just staying at home doing my thing. And yeah, so I hope you guys, you know, stay safe. If you're gonna go out, be very, very cautious. You know, like if anything, just have that person come to your house, you go to their house, whatever. Just stay home, FaceTime, whatever you gotta do, you know. Like, just let's get this shit over with till we get back to our normal lives and our normal routines. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.